Good morning, Falcons. We hope you enjoyed a restful weekend. I'm Clark.
And I'm Will. Thanks for turning into SHSTV.
Hey, Will, do you know any healthy snack options that I might want to try?
Ever heard of Kale Chips? If not, no worries. Here's Sage explain how to make them.
Hello and welcome back to SS Cooking. I'm Sage and today we're going to be making kale chips. So for the first step of making our kale chips is we're going to get some organic green kale and we're just going to strip the leaves off of the stem. Don't worry about making them into small pieces. We will do that after seasoning. And after that, we'll get ready for our next step. I just finished washing the kale right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to put it onto a paper towel and we're going to pat it, dry it thoroughly. We don't want our kale chips to be greasy. Now, just to be thorough, because we do want a little more of crunchier chips, I'm putting them in a bowl and just drying them, shaking them around, just trying to get all of the moisture out. Here's where we start the seasoning. I have olive oil and I'm putting it into a tablespoon and spreading it among the 3 different bowls, which I'm going to have different spices inside of each bowl. Part of this step, this is where I'm just massaging the oil into the kale, and I'm also ripping it into smaller pieces so we don't have massive pieces that'll break. After massaging your oils in, this is where you put in your spices. So I have garlic powder, salt and pepper, and Cajun spice in the third one. Now I'm just going to put it on a sheet, level it out, and have it at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for around 10 to 15 minutes. And boom, there's your kale chips. They may not look the prettiest, but they're delicious, crunchy, and healthy. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.
With most school events being online this year due to the pandemic, our SHS seniors have not had many chances to get together as a class.
Luckily, the senior class office has been planning a senior prom. We sent reporters to find out more. Let's check it out.
Currently, we are going to host prom on the tennis courts. There are 4 courts, and we are planning on splitting our grade into cohorts to help with the social distancing. Also, we took out the silent disco, so now we're just planning on having prom being like a formal dinner with some games in the courts. And so our dinner is going to have, I think, multiple courses, so people are probably going to be really full. But we're trying to make prom cheaper than normal because it's at the school. And since we want to bring our class together one more time because we didn't have a junior prom, I think it'd be really great.
We had to kind of troubleshoot with what we were going to do with prom, kind of regarding COVID restrictions that we have. So we have to make sure that one, everyone's like social distance, keeping like making sure that this can get approved and everyone's completely safe.
Right now, we have to get prom approved by the superintendent in the county. So prom could get canceled at any time. But if it gets canceled, we still have our grade still has grad night, and there could be some dancing at grad night because like as time goes on, people would start getting more vaccinated. So we're hoping that if prom does get canceled, then we'll still have grad night. Because we haven't had in-person fundraisers for prom, we need a lot more virtual like donations and online fundraisers to help for this prom.
Hey Clark, have you checked any places to skate recently?
Unfortunately, I have not. However, some SHS students have actually started a petition to build a skate park in Saratoga. Here's more on that.
This petition is a petition to send to the mayor and the city council of Saratoga to persuade them to build a skate park in Saratoga. There's a corner that we can build it ourselves at Wildwood, and there's a bunch of other spots like vacant lots that we can use to build a skate park. I want to make it after getting kicked out of several spots and not having a place to skate. I think that us skaters, like, we need a place where we can enhance our skills and grow as skateboarders.
As you may know, ASB elections have been taking place during February.
Now, let's meet our ASB officers for the 2021 to 2022 school year.
As ASB president, some things that I am going to do next year is help prepare leadership class meeting agendas and be the student representative at school board meetings. So one of the things I'm going to do is report things that are happening on campus, such as sports, leadership activities, and club events.
This one would be managing the ASB website. So there I'd be putting a lot of the stuff that leadership does, getting the word out to people through our website, which is on the SHS website. I'd also be in. Okay, so leadership got rid of our outreach commission this year. So I'd be in charge of delegating and organizing those outreach activities.
I'll prepare meeting agendas and take notes for interviews and meetings. I'll also maintain our Google Drive and documents.
So my duties would be like signing checks, keeping track of expenditures, going through ASB grants, and like acting as the middleman or go-between between Miss Ybarra and ASB and the rest of the school. And in a typical year, I would be signing checks and counting money in Miss Ybarra's office.
Some of the things that my position does is that I help approve new clubs and club grants, and then I also help make sure that clubs are on top of their staff and hosting meetings.
Well, that's it for today. This is Will Taylor signing off.
And I'm Clark Torres. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.